I agree with instant replay, but not the way they do it.
I'd like to see it go back to where they have no instant replay.
I think that it's good to use it for home run purposes, but other than that, I don't like it.
Well, after attending thousands and thousands of games, I would think anything that is time-consuming and makes the game longer would definitely be a detriment to all the wives sitting in the stands with their young children, potty training them, chasing them around. The game is long enough. However, I know that would have to be balanced with getting the human error out of there. The closer you can get to the true game and to see exactly what happened would be good. However, I think the game is getting longer all the time, and therefore I'd probably have to say just stick with the human instinct and leave instant replay out.
Should be available for all plays, like by pitch and close calls and base running.
I think they should expand their use of instant replay to base calling, or if they're safer out, because it costs that one guy per perfect game this year.
Yes, I think they should review everything except balls and strikes.
I think that they shouldn't always be able to question every call and every strike, or else the game will go forever. They should just be able to have like a few an inning so that it goes quicker.
I'm kind of a traditionalist. I would rather not have technology involved in baseball. I'd rather just leave it to the umpires and the umpire's decision. I'm more of a let the human part of baseball stay the same, and if they make mistakes, they make mistakes.
I think instant replay will make the game of baseball better.
How so?
I think you'll get the calls right. The best team will win, and not the team that got the lucky break or the 65-year-old umpire who missed a ball that was 6 inches fair that he got fouled because the game's too fast for him. I think the ball down the line, if it's fair, it'll be fair. You won't have the human element or the human error. I think it'll make the game better.
I like that human element. I like it's part of the game where the umpire has to make that split-second call, and for the last 100 and some years we've lived with it that way. So I like I said earlier, I'd like to see no instant replay at all.
Wouldn't it be fair to umpires for instant replay to call every ball and strike behind the plate?
What would be one negative aspect to using instant replay?
The length of the game. If you look at the game 5, 8, and even 10 years ago, the biggest complaint with all the fans was the length of the game. It was just drawn on, and you're changing pitchers so many times because you have left-handers who specialize against left-handers, and at the end of the game, you may have 5 and 6 different pitchers within 2 innings, maybe on each team if it's a close game. And so the game used to be about a 3-hour and 30 to a 3-hour and 40-minute game, and they've sped everything up where now you only get, I believe, 60 seconds or 5 warm-up pitches between innings. You only get 2 visits to the mound, but on your second one, he automatically has to go. So on your second time going to the mound to talk to a pitcher, you automatically have to bring somebody in. They don't have to do all the waiting for you to call to the bullpen. And I just think the game, what the fans wanted was they wanted the game to go quicker. And the one negative thing about instant replay, if you have a lot of close calls, which you could in a game, you may have 6, 7, 8 questionable calls where you can't take 3, 4, 5 minutes to see if he trapped a ball, or if a ball hit the chalk down the third baseline, or did it go over the bag? Or
I think they use instant replay to make things fair and give the players what they deserve.
I think they could possibly have somebody who's a retired umpire sitting maybe somewhere where they could go and they could just call him real quick and say, look at that. They're disputing the ball. They say it hit the chalk. We called it foul. and then he could simply look at it and say, it hit the chalk, it's fair ball, and you could keep moving, where he could look at it real quick on the different angles, and it would keep the game going.
Good pretzels and lemonade. Those are the two strong points of a good baseball game. You know, who cares about the instant replay and the umpires, but lemonade, a good pretzel, and some shade. That's all you need.